the largest habitat on Earth, home of an enormous biological diversity and new world for ideas in biotechnology. This gigantic blue represents a barely explored reservoir of a multitude of bioactive molecules with potential applicability in different fields in human activity, such as health and global well-being. The marine environment has very different characteristics from those of the terrestrial, and therefore its biological diversity is also very different, both in composition, structure, and behavior. Evolution has provided marine organisms, especially some sessile invertebrates and their associated microbiota, with very special survival, defense, attack, and communication mechanisms, allowing them to develop an immense variety of chemical entities with exclusive sophistication. Among these are molecules with powerful biological activities, developed as a form of natural defense for their survival in an extremely competitive environment. These chemical structures often constitute potential novel treatments against powerful diseases. Marine resources are an inexhaustible source of possibilities yet to be identified that blue technology can put in value through industrial developments aimed at different business sectors. As a second-generation marine resource, byproducts generated in the fishing sector during extricative and processing fishing can be considered. Right now, they are already a source of supply for companies that use them as raw materials, but the biocomposites that we find in them can achieve greater added value through new industrial applications.
So the project BLUEHUMAN is a very large strategic project from the Interreg Euro-Atlantic area of the European Commission. It has partners that come from Portugal, from Spain, mainly from Galicia, and from France, from UK and Ireland, both academic institutions and companies. The main goal of the project is to create ways of making added value products that can be used in biomedical applications. We are going to discuss a little bit about which ones, by using marine resources and in some cases also marine wastes. So we are looking at using different sources of materials, things that go from, for instance, collagen to gags, to different sources of extracts from algae, from different plants, from cyanobacteria. In order to use those, we are also trying to use some very interesting ceramics, for instance, from shark teeth. The collagens that I was speaking before, they are coming from also from shark and from other sources, like for instance jellyfish, which is a very interesting source also of collagens for our type of applications. And then we are basically looking at three main vectors of application. One is combining these unique materials from marine origin with very specific properties with cells, in most cases with stem cells, trying to develop new applications for these materials in what we call tissue engineering and regenerative medicine, so using the materials combined with stem cells, in many cases from patient own cells, and try to create new ways to regenerate different types of tissues, that, for instance, bone, cartilage, and others. The other application is more in line with what we call medical devices, so trying to use the materials on its own, not combining them with cells, but trying to use them as new sources for designing new medical devices and implant materials, so new biomaterials that can be used in the medical field and in the human body, but without combining them with cells. And finally, we have one more application that is more in the well-being and in applications that are not really biomedical, but they are very related, like for instance applications in cosmetics or similar type of applications, in order to use these materials also to create things that are useful for healthcare and well-being. So these are the main areas of research of the project. And the total budget is a quite large budget, is 2.7 million euros. We also have 3 associated partners, which are the Portuguese National Agency for Innovation, the Spanish National Agency for Innovation, and also the Galician Agency for Innovation. They are kind of affiliated to the project and trying to help us in one other area of the project that is very important, which is try to create ways, more in an entrepreneurship type of activity, of how we can use our research results in creating better ways to try to move these technologies into real application in industry. And so we are trying to create ways from the way we get the resources, the way we then process the resources to create the materials, and then of course the business models that we need to use in order to make these materials really applied in the biomedical field, and as I was explaining also before, in the well-being fields. And for that we have to look into the research results not only as scientists, but also with the help of these agencies and the companies that are involved in the project in a more entrepreneur kind of way, because we want really to create technologies that can be used quickly in the real field in industry.